What happens to most people once they've quit smoking for significant time periods is they start to fixate on a cigarette. Now, by that I mean they forget every bad cigarette they ever smoked in their life. They forget the insignificant cigarettes, the ones they lit that they didn't even know that they were lighting. They forget just smoking in general, but what they do is they start to think about a really good cigarette. And when I say a really good cigarette, I mean one that they smoked that they just remembered enjoying, perfectly. It may have been one that they smoked decades earlier. It may have been just under the right setting with the right people. I mean, just all conditions made this cigarette just magical. And then they start to fixate on that one cigarette. They have a problem at that point in time because if they just sit and consider that one, they can drive themselves nuts. They'll try this tactic of just saying, well, no, I don't really want that cigarette. But at the moment that they're having this, fantasy about this wonderful moment, now they probably do want the cigarette. What's important is that they understand that to take the good one, they have to take all the rotten ones that went with it, all the problems that went with those rotten ones. Again, coming into the idea of the expenses of maintaining the addiction, the health implications, the social implications, the aesthetics of being a smoker. I mean, it's a package deal. It's crucial that when a person is off any time period, whether this be days or weeks, whether this be months or decades, whatever, that they remember cigarettes in their entirety. Because if they do that, and then they get into a moment where they do remember the good one, as soon as they pull into focus all the others that go with it, they'll realize there's no way they want them under those terms. And those are the terms that come with taking the good cigarette. One thing I should point out is often, most of the time, when a person takes a cigarette thinking it's to be that wonderful cigarette, it won't turn out to be that wonderful cigarette. It will often be a horrendous cigarette that makes them sick, that is disgusting. They find themselves smoking right away and despising the whole thing. They'll find it just an absolutely horrid cigarette that results in, horrid follow-up experience. Hey, there's times that someone takes it and it is that wonderful cigarette. But now, again, all the others come with it, and it's still a horrible experience. So don't sit and fixate on how much you want the one. You may want the one a lot, but you don't want the others that go with it. You don't want the problems that go with the others. And if you want to avoid all those implications and problems, it's a matter of sticking to the personal commitment you made the day you stopped to never take another puff.